Welcome to Pulp Panic, a fiasco actual play podcast that is an anthology of deception, debauchery, and desperation. Pulp Panic is not for the faint of heart, and any content warnings can be found in our episode description. This month's issue of Pulp Panic is titled Transylvantic, the tale of high stakes on the high seas, where multiple parties try to seize an alternate Bill of Rights, no matter the bloodshed. All to the annoyance of a very bored child. In today's episode, we will be playing the Transatlantic playset, written by Tage Larsen. As far as we can tell, that's how we pronounce it, but if not, I apologize. We just love this playset a lot. Just as a brief recap for how to play Fiasco, it's going to be split up into 4 parts. In this episode, you'll be hearing the first 2 parts, which will be the first act of the story, where you'll go scene by scene, kind of improvising our way through. That will either end good or badly. And then we'll reach the end of Act 1. We'll do a tilt to determine what the crazy twist in Act 2 will be. And then in 2 weeks, you'll hear the conclusion of this story. Okay, so to get things rolling, I will start by introducing my character. Thomas Waters has recently let a case of unusual murders go cold. And with the Bureau asking questions, he's willing to do anything to reclaim his reputation from sinking any further.
Hello, I am Moss, and today I will be playing Dorothy Carmine. Dorothy has just uncovered the scoop of a lifetime and is partying her way back to her Berlin flat where she plans to write a tell-all memoir.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. Hi, my name's Nicola, and I'm playing Alexandrine Louise Ferrand, a bon vivant socialite who has boarded the Leviathan in order to keep her past in the past and her future on the horizon. She's also joined by her son.
Hello. Thanks for remembering me, Mummy. Hi, I'm Lucci. I'm so bored is Bernard Sphere's most used phrase during this transatlantic voyage. He's neglected by his adopted mother, lacks the social graces to make friends his age, and really, really, really wants to stop saying, I'm so bored. An unexpected friendship with government agent Thomas Waters might be the outlet Bernard is looking for.
Act 1, Scene 1. I am going to resolve.
All right, so the scene opens in like a dusty, smoky office, just full of Browns. You hear like a ton of like footsteps, like swarming around, papers being shuffled, phones ringing, and like
You're really giving me a challenge on the sound. I'm here.
and you hear a really loud cigarette drag.
There's dogs barking in the alley as birds alight in the air.
A really rare bird crows in the distance.
Yeah, it went extinct in 1930, so have fun getting that recreation.
As you finish hearing the sound of the drag, you look up and
motherfucker.
you see the secretary. She's just like a very gorgeous old lady. She's all like prim and proper. She's just the most smokingest babe over 70 you've ever heard or seen. All right, step up here.
You see, I don't see what's the big deal. You know,
All right.
like, he understands. Like, you know,
Officer Waters.
yes. What?
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Glad you're here. I will send in a memo up over here.
He isn't ready for me. I'm gonna have to wait for this fool.
Well, he wasn't going to sit around waiting for you now. Why don't you take a seat over there?
Fine. I'll sit. And I go and sit down on a nearby bench and just kind of like hang my head in my knees.
Missy, come here, would you?
Yes, Martha?
I see that you signed this little memo, this little acquisitions form for about 40 more guns.
Yeah.
Where are you sending those to?
I'm sending those to the top. I'm sending those, for the Bill of Rights case.
Oh, yeah, okay, so here's the thing. When you're filling out these forms, you actually gotta do this part here. Okay, so you gotta write there that for which case it's after. So you're after the fraudulent Bill of Rights?
Uh-huh.
All right. There you go.
Thomas perks his head up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. This is like my 10th time filling out this document because no one is capable of doing this case. So it's like, I'm just bored of it. I just don't want to fill out this document anymore. So, I'm just not going to.
Missy, that's just not how this works, though.
I mean, I don't give a shit.
Thomas! Well, somebody's mad.
Okay, finally.
I'd be mad too if he was my
He's ready.
son.
Okay. Thomas just frantically gets up and starts walking to the door, but is definitely a little bit more nervous looking than when he initially walked into the building. And then he enters. He's like, "Dad, do you see? I know what it's looking weird. The trail of clues,
Weird.
Yeah,
It's looking weird.
yeah, okay, I know it's unorthodox here, but it's like I don't think it's vampires. I think it's a vampiric influence. Nosferatu just came out, it's 1923. It came out last year. And I think Dracula, the famous story that came out around 30 years ago. Like I think it's someone inspired by these stories performing these murders, and it's probably for some sick, perverted reason, but I have to, if they're playing a certain game, I have to play their game too in order to catch them. So it's like, if this fucking sick freako is doing vampiric murders, maybe I need to find anti-vampire stuff to catch the vampire. He holds up his hands and
I should never have let you spend so much time with your mother.
Dad, okay, come on. Like,
She showed you these books. She took you to this library thing, took you to the movies.
Dad, okay, I don't think it's as bad as okay, come on, you gotta trust me. I actually think there is a trail. Yeah, it's a whole string of murders going across the entire country.
Yeah, there's a trail of fuck-ups leading right back to my office, Kazio.
Dad, come on. It's this isn't, I'll figure it out. I feel like I'm close.
How many times are we gonna do this? First it was the Loch Ness, then it was the fairies, and now the vampires are the reason? Why your mother and I are one of everyone else who sleeps in separate bedrooms at this time?
Dad, you see, the Loch Ness, we found out that was just some guy floating down the Mississippi River. I don't even know why they were calling it the Loch Ness, because that's some of the fucking.
It wasn't even the
eaters.
same body of water. Not even the same continent, for that matter.
Just, Dad, come on, just give me more time. It's you just gotta trust me on this. I know it's wild vampires, and I know I've gone down crazy rabbit holes in the past, but I actually think there's a string of connections here. I think there's a point A that's leading to a point B eventually. You see, like, I don't know, Dad, come on, trust me. Come on, trust me. Please just trust me. Please trust me. This is the last time I'll go down some wacky theory.
Enough of this. No more point A to point B. No more strings. No more threads. Not even a yarn. If you keep this up, the only point A you're going to start off in is getting yourself in trouble. And the only point B you're going to find in is getting yourself dead. So now I have to protect you by kicking your ass out of this building.
No,
you can.
Dad, come on.
You
come
can,
on. No,
son.
Dad, please, come on.
You
come
can.
On. Dad, come on, please. No.
I can't.
Dad.
You decided to send vials of blood to the mayor of New York City. It is a crime. Probably.
I had to get things tested, and no one else was letting me test it.
So you went straight to the top?
Yes.
You're done.
No, Dad, please.
I'm sorry. There's nothing more I can do for you. This is me protecting you.
Fine. You'll see. Prove you wrong. I'm gonna fucking prove you wrong.
Oh, please don't get yourself hurt. I love you, kid, but please don't get yourself hurt.
Thomas kicks a chair and then walks out of the room and slams the office door. But as he's walking out, I think he notices that One of the secretaries still has that paper that she was signing about the fraudulent bill of rights still on the desk, and she has her back turned filling out some other form.
I
and
think
walks
they're
out.
both like back turned, and it's the one that I was like Lucian is like, no, okay, so you see here, when you skip filling out this part, we can't do anything with this form, dear.
But what's the point of all the other 19 parts that I fill out?
Well,
I mean,
the other 19 parts, you need to fill them all out. If you don't fill out this part 20 right here, this form is worthless.
my hand's
Nothing to
fucking
do.
cramping. I gotta go home early. This sucks.
Thomas,
No, we don't get to go home for cramps, dearie.
Thomas definitely swipes the bill of rights form in some form.
On it, you see like all the information of like the boat it's gonna be on and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah. You get a good lead.
And we end this prologue.
I have the sudden urge to turn around. Just kidding.
And scene.
Scene. Oh, that's a toughie because I got fired, but then I got away back in maybe by taking a case that I shouldn't have.
I think it's a bad die, personally.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm giving it to my shitty dad.
Yay!
Shitty dad.
We are moving on to Act 1, Scene 2. Are you going to establish or resolve?
I will establish.
Okay.
So I, Dorothy, am boarding the ship. I get on and I think I just drop my luggage immediately in front of one of the cabin boys.
Oh, ma'am.
Why don't you take this up to my room?
Certainly, ma'am. Oh, it's heavy.
And you just hear the fucking sound of like scraping luggage across the floor.
Sir, actually, 1 second. And she reaches in and grabs out like a little manila folder and like slips it into her little carry bag that she has with her. There we go.
Okay.
And I think she
Up.
immediately goes up to the bar. I'd like a martini, please.
Okay, martini for the pretty lady.
Can I get it? Can I get two martinis?
I like the way you think, of course. And then I'm give you 2 on the house.
Do you add morphine to these?
Do I add morphine? I'm not supposed to. And then I wink.
Oh, okay. And so then she just takes them and slams one, sets it down, and walks away with the other.
The bartender has hearts in their eyes.
That's her. That's the girl I'm gonna marry.
We see Thomas Waters walk up to the bar just as she's leaving. And it's like, oh, no, bartender.
Hello.
You see, hey, could I, vodka on the rocks? You know, just, I just need something simple. Come on,
Yeah.
quickly, come on.
Yeah.
Can I please?
That'll be $2.
Vodka straight? That's the kind of man I love. You sure know how to party, don't you, sir?
You like vodka straight?
No, I don't drink it that way.
But you like people that drink vodka straight. The bartender starts drinking vodka straight.
Starts sweating.
Ooh.
Oh, what are you doing on that? Fuck. How are you doing?
I'm just trying to let off some steam. I'm really letting loose. How
Well, it's
about
not
you?
a steamboat. It's a coal.
So,
The bartender cringes
excuse
at that
me,
joke.
sir.
Ugh.
How do you think a steamboat was powered? How do you think they made the steam?
You know, it was usually a lot of burning stuff.
And what burns better than coal, sir?
Well, you know, that depends. You know, it's like, are we getting into the chemicals here? If we're getting into the chemicals here, I haven't, you know, my last job, I had to get into the chemicals a little bit, but you know, it's like, it gets all complicated and it's just like at a point.
Are you heading to Berlin? Or are you getting off early?
Nah, I'm headed there. Yeah, you know, this is more of a work trip. You know, I'm on a need to.
Are you looking for a good time?
You could say, yeah. I'm looking for good. Yeah.
Why don't you come dance with me?
Sure, yeah. Why not? You know, and he gets up and goes to dance.
Tell me about this work you're doing.
You know, I'm swaying my body back and forth, acting like I'm dancing.
No, I can see that. Acting is a very apt word for that because that is not what I would call dancing, personally.
Yeah, it's more. You know, I'm working with I'm helping my father out. You know, he helped.
You're a real daddy's boy.
I guess in a way, this he helped write some stuff, and I'm trying to find his lost writing, and it seems like some of it may have ended up in another location, so that's why I'm.
You got
trying,
any morphine?
No. Actually, well. Yes, actually, I do. I thought I snorted it all.
Now that I say it.
I actually think I have a couple pills left. It's sometimes I get injured on the job. And
Are you a good all-American boy?
Yeah, you could say, yeah. I mean, I think my mom was half Polish, but sure, yes.
So you're a big mama's boy then. More so a mama's boy than a daddy's boy?
I'm not sure where this is going.
Do you love women?
Yes.
I think things are gonna change for women soon. Certain things are gonna come to light. I'm a
Hopefully.
journalist,
Yeah, it's the whole movement's going.
Well, there are certain historical documents that are gonna be coming to light soon.
Documents?
Yes, I'm a journalist. I won't say too much. You'll have to read it in my book.
Oh, what's your name, miss? What's your name?
Dorothy Carmine.
Nice to meet you, Dorothy. He goes to reach out for a handshake.
She holds it out, limp wrist. Just,
He shakes it.
well, you're an odd fellow. If you ever want to share some morphine, you can let me hear.
If you're ever seriously injured, I can give you some morphine.
Well, my room number is cabin 19.
Good to know, Miss Carmine. Carmine? Good to know.
You say it like you're reading it. I've only said it to you out loud.
I have one of those memories that I don't know.
Seen.
Oh, wait, can I add something?
Sure.
At the end, as you guys are having the interaction, you hear the sound of the stairs coming up, and then the horn going, and then you guys leave the dock. Everyone's on the boat now, and the boat's is now left the shore.
Okay.
Did that go good or bad?
That was Moss's scene?
Moss's.
I think that was bad.
Yeah, I think it was bad.
I didn't really know it was bad.
Yeah,
I kind of
bad.
tilted my hand immediately.
Yeah.
Who's that going to? Oh, to me? Yeah, I expected that to go to me. Act 1, Scene 3.
Establish a resolve.
Establish. It is late into the night, 1 a.m. And the camera shoots at just the very bottom of the rear of the ship. And there's just wake and water being disturbed. And as it passes up the backside of the ship with portholes and the name Leviathan passes by, as it's going upwards, a man in a white sailor uniform or sailing officer's uniform falls past the camera. And it raises up so that we see Alexandrine Louis Ferrand wistfully looking off the back of the boat with her hands under her chin and her elbows up on the railing, just looking up to the moon like a Disney movie, and a little bit of dribble of blood is coming down her mouth in the exact same color as her lipstick. Ooh. And she's just looking up to the stars and sort of the wispy, thin cloud cover that the moon is shining through.
And then you don't hear someone approach behind you, but then you do hear someone say, "I'm bored. Give me $5." Mommy,
You're the only one who can. Okay.
I won the game. I escaped the hotel room.
You.
Oh my god.
She turns around and kneels down to get on your level and puts her hands together. You did, didn't you? That's
did.
so good.
Uh-huh. I'm bored of that game. Why do we play it every night?
Well,
Am I making it too sad?
No.
I'm gonna keep going. I want to hang out with you and that guy I just saw you walk over here with. What is he?
oh,
I'm bored.
he had to leave.
What?
Yeah, he had to get off the boat.
Well, in the middle of the ocean. Where would he go?
Well, no, he had a much smaller boat. He had to go home and help his parents out with something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, he's a good kid who does what his parents tell him to do.
Oh.
So why don't we both be like Mr. Sailor Man and
Do what I tell you to do.
What do you want me to do? It depends on if it's boring or not.
First of all, I'm gonna.
And she like takes a little black handkerchief out of her brassiere and like dabs the corner of her mouth where the blood is.
Okay, we are just gonna
Oh,
go
you-
back and get that ice cream cone that you were talking about. I think
Oh, really? Ice cream?
that's what you like, right?
I mean, yeah, I do like ice cream, but also I don't know. I'm like, I can eat ice cream on land. I kind of want to do something special on a boat, you know? I want to like hang out with my mom and I want to look at the ocean and I want to, I don't know. Never been on a boat before.
Why don't we go on a scavenger hunt? Yes.
Scavenger hunt. What am I looking for? What am I looking for?
If you, it's a tube. It's a cardboard tube with a piece of paper, and it's very old and it's very important.
Cardboard tube with a piece of paper in it. So like reverse toilet paper?
Very nearly.
Very nearly. Okay. Very nearly. And also, so like, what do I get if I win?
If you win, I will buy you all of the ice cream on the ship. We will spend every day together.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it. But, okay, so
We'll even go out in the sun.
we'll go in the sun together? Really?
Yes.
You don't have to hang out just at night anymore?
First time for everything.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Wait, can I finally? Oh my gosh. And also, I can finally put like garlic on my pizza, garlic powder.
Well,
Please?
we'll see.
That would really help incentivize me.
I hear you.
Uh huh.
I just wonder, since the doctor told you have that stomach
Yeah.
problem.
Uh huh.
And there's just like a 2-second flashback of my hand handing $100 to a doctor's gloved hand.
Yes, of course.
You're allergic.
Whatever you want me to say, lady.
You're allergic to garlic.
We
I'm confused. All he did was weigh me. How does he know I'm allergic to garlic?
Oh, it's very complicated. Medicine these days is astounding. It's a wonder how bad things would be just 10 years ago.
Okay, and flashback. Yeah, okay, I'll go find that piece of paper for scavenger hunt, and then we'll hang out.
Absolutely, sure.
Okay.
If that's,
Can you give me a hint about where you hit it?
well, it's with a lady who is very sparkly.
Sparkly lady.
Yeah.
Okay. Like bedazzled? Like jewel?
Bejeweled. Yes.
Oh, whoa, okay. I can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can
You
do
think?
that. Yeah.
This is going to be so much fun.
Okay. If you say so. You said that about escape the hotel room too, and I didn't have any fun doing that. I had to crawl through the vents. That's why I'm so dirty. That's why I'm so dirty right now. Also, I don't know where like how come you never sleep too? Why is it just me in there every night? Like
Oh,
I'm confused why you're never sleepy, but I feel like I'm sleepy all the time.
I do sleep. I just sleep other places.
I'm gonna go look for the piece of reverse paper, and then I'm gonna find you, and then we're gonna do something that I want to do for once instead of your weird games. Okay. Bye.
Goodbye. I'll see you soon.
Scene?
I think so.
Yeah. I think that went good.
Yeah.
You got,
Yeah, you have your kid doing your dirty
I have a
work.
minion.
yeah,
have
you
a
got
minion.
Bernard off your back doing something that you need done. That's scene.
Yeah. Who's it to?
Oh, it's gonna go to Lucci.
Thank you.
Okay. Act 1, Scene 4. Lucci, will you establish or resolve?
I am going to resolve.
I think it's the next morning after the last scene, and we see Bernard having quickly given up, I think, maybe on the scavenger hunt, just got bored as a kid,
Uh-huh.
looking for anything to do.
Uh-huh. I'm stabbing a dinghy right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm stabbing a dinghy. I'm putting holes in the emergency boat. I'm bored.
I'm bored. What do you think I was gonna do?
And he's stabbing a dinghy. And this dinghy's torn apart, almost nothing on the bottom. And he's just going, I hate my stupid mom. I hate this stupid boat. I hate the fact that I had to come here and miss out on and all my friends hanging out and playing with the.
Thomas Waters comes running up and goes, "Hey, kid, what are you doing? Stop stabbing
swing the knife.
the things. Hey, kid, whoa, that's dangerous.
Get away
Hey,
from
kid.
me! Get away from me! Don't touch me!
Kid, I don't stop that. Don't do that. What are you doing? What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm bored, and I've ran out of things to do. There's no more towels to rip apart. There's no more birds to throw rocks at. So now I'm playing Stab the Dinghy because this is what my life has come to.
Hey, kid, let's stop playing Stab the Dinghy. Like, is there anything else you want to do? Like, come on. Let's just stop stinging. Let's do anything else besides Stab the Dinghy.
Anything else besides Stab the Dinghy?
Yeah, anything else. Dinghies are important, if the ship inevitably sinks into the sea. We'll need the dinghies. Okay, we'll need something to float on. Now that there's all these holes in them, people are gonna start sinking. We don't want people sinking.
I think I want to sink. I think I want to go down with this boat. You don't understand. My life's really hard, sir. Sir, I was adopted by a very mean woman 4 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, kid,
And
I'm
ever
sorry.
since then, it's her avoiding me and me trying to follow her, and me trying to like hang out with her during the day and her being like, sorry, I can't be seen in daylight with you. It's like she's embarrassed of me.
Takes note of that for later.
Interesting.
I ask her, I'm like, hey, can I just hang out with you? It's just, you're the only one I know on this boat. And she's like, you know what? How about you go find this document that I don't even think exists because she just wants to get rid of me. And now all I want to do is go in the play place with the other people my age, because that's where they all are. I'm stuck here with the adults. And she won't even sign the form to get me in there. So now I'm stuck all alone, stabbing these dinghies, wishing that I was anywhere else but here. And I just like,
Hey, kid, hey.
it's really hard. Big
Do
me.
you want to go in the play place? Do you want to go in the play place?
I just said that. I just said that I wanted to go to the.
Hey, how about this? I'll lead you to the play place. I'll sign the form for you so you can get in, have some fun with other kids your age.
Really?
And then maybe, I'm also looking for a document. Maybe we're looking for the same document, We can knock two birds out with one stone. It's going to be a little awkward working directly with a kid. But, I know you at least got some guts in you because you just broke apart a bunch of boats that shouldn't break apart by a kid's hand.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to the play place. Let's get some of that energy out of you, and then let's start. Let's play detective. We can have some fun on this boat.
No one's ever been this nice to me before.
That is incredibly sad.
You're the first person to make me feel seen, sir. You're the first person to look me in the eyes during broad daylight.
Aw.
You're the first person. You're the first person to offer to sign the form on the play place. I think you're the best person I've ever met, sir. And you know what? I feel very lucky to have met you.
I'm very fortunate that I think we may have similar goals in mind. So let's go to that play place.
You're a good person. Let's go to the play place.
I'll take it.
Okay. I'm just a little kid. And I'm kind of scared, being alone on the boat. Do you mind if I hold your hand as we walk to the play place?
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Did his dad ever?
He definitely cries a little bit as it's happening.
Scene.
I think that went good.
Mhm.
You get to go to the play place.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad for when we inevitably sink the boat, but until then.
But okay, wait, so it's a good or bad dice?
It's a good die, but who are you giving it to?
I'm going to give my die to Jared.
Act 1, Scene 5, I'm going to establish. It is pretty soon after the last scene. It is me and Bernard walking out of the play place. Bernard has a couple dings and scratches from the roughhousing kids in there.
That was my first time ever interacting with kids my age. I usually have to hit myself with a stick and pretend like someone else did it.
Oh my god, kid. Kid, holy cow. Kid, okay.
Thank you. This is my. I look at him. I'm like, this might be the best day of my life, sir.
Jeepers creepers, kid. Okay.
I think as you guys are walking by, you're like up on deck and like passed out by the pool on one of the like little
Pool recliners.
yeah, on like one of the recliners. You see just getting sunburned, like a bottle in her hand, just like getting a fuck ton of sun. You just see Dorothy like laying there.
Is she wearing the same outfit as last night?
Yes, a very, very heavily
Sparkly.
I pull on
bejeweled.
Jared's
dress.
shirt. I'm like, now what? I'm bored again. What are we gonna do now?
Okay, kid. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Uh-huh.
I am an agent for the Federal Bureau of Investigations.
Boring. Hurry.
I'm tracking down criminals.
Oh,
Yeah, that pique your interest? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
interested in now?
Yes.
You down?
criminals.
Okay, so I'm on a case right now where
Whoa.
I'm tracking down someone who has stolen a very important government document, like
Whoa.
from like the founding fathers.
Founding fathers.
The George Washington and the.
I don't have a father. You're kind of like my father figure.
Okay, let's put a pin in that and come back to that later.
I love the way you fucking hurdled that. Sorry. That's my favorite.
Okay.
That's my favorite shit is trauma dumping and being told, okay, whatever.
You know,
So, like, is there someone dangerous on the, like, why is there a government agent on this boat?
well, I'm the government agent. I'm the government agent.
Uh-huh.
That's definitely the government agent. I'm definitely the government agent.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for someone who seems to have stolen this very important document. It's like the Declaration of Independence. You know what that is?
Uh-uh.
You know how you're able to do things, hopefully, that your mom should be allowing you to do? You know, it's like you have the right to play or jump or sleep, you know?
Mm-hmm. I've heard of those things.
When our founding fathers founded the country, they wrote this thing called the Bill of Rights. It was a bunch of things that were like, we all should deserve to do.
Uh-huh.
They went through multiple drafts of that.
Uh-huh.
And this person, I don't know who it is, has stolen the very first one
Oh.
and I need it back desperately. We need it
Uh-huh.
back. So let's play detective.
That sounds kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
If you see, you mentioned that your mom was looking for a document.
Yeah.
Does
she
your mom
is.
does your mom work for the FBI as well?
Does my mom work? I don't know what my mom does. She has a lot of money. She works at night. That's usually when I'm asleep, so I don't really know.
She's like sneaking around.
Yeah, you know what? It's something. Let me, like, she's always talking about how she's like killing it at her job, but she never really elaborates past that. Or something about like, but she also says about how much it sucks. So it's like, I don't know if she likes it or hates it, but like,
Did your mom give you any clues for this scavenger hunt for a document?
clues. Well, my mom's, she's boring, so I have a hard time focusing when she talks to me. She said that it was a document, that it was important, and that if I find it, she'll hang out with me.
Did she tell you where or who had the document?
Something about sparkles.
Nice lady in a sparkly dress.
Nice lady in a sparkly dress. That's the only clue I have.
I think Thomas looks to his left, sees passed out Dorothy, looks back to Bernard, is like, does that look like a sparkly dress to you?
In the sun, all of the like the gemstones are just like bling, 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 gleaming, shining light into everybody's eyes.
Does look like a sparkling dress to me. Is
She
that a clue?
Might be a clue.
I think it's a clue.
Okay.
Now what? So you're government agent. I'll be your assistant.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, we don't want to elude any suspicion.
Yeah, I can do that. That sounds fun.
So we're just trying to be as sneaky as possible. So we can't be stabbing any dinghies.
No stabbing dinghies.
No stabbing dinghies. No stabbing anything else. No stabbing.
No stabbing. Okay. How about okay. Can I wear disguise? That sounds fun.
If you want.
Okay.
Do you know where? I don't know where you'd find disguises on this boat.
It doesn't matter.
Do you know where the coat room is? I mean, we could actually
I
probably
do
go
know
to
where the coat room
and-
is. That's where I've been like.
Let's go to the coat room, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I've been playing in the coat room because no one talks to me. I pretend the jackets are my friends.
Oh my gosh, kid. Okay, let's go to the coat room.
Okay. I was like, wait, okay, I have an idea. I have a really good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, what is it?
So we're gonna do a secret plan, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go up to that lady who's asleep, and I'm gonna pretend like I lost my mom or something, and then she's gonna help me find her, and then
Okay, yeah, yes.
and then while she's helping me find her, I'm gonna say something really smart and clever, and then she's gonna show me where the document is.
Okay. I have one better. What if you distract her by asking her to help you find your mom? I go to her room and start trying to maybe search around her room for the document.
Okay, where's her room?
I happen to have her room number. We were kind of dancing, you know, something was maybe gonna happen, and then she just ran away to get more pills or something. So you distract her by looking for your mom. I'm gonna go raid a room, and we go meet back up together.
Okay.
You know, maybe that will involve disguises. You know, we could go find a coat closet somewhere.
I like that. I like the coat closet.
Okay. Let's do that. So you ask her, and then
Okay.
I'll back away and watch.
Okay.
And then I'll run off to her room once the coast is clear.
I just need a second to get into character. I'm going to think about my upbringing, and then I start to cry. And I'm like,
He just puts his like hands on his temple and like forehead, and is like,
and then I,
"Jeez, kid."
yeah, and then I look at you, and also I give you a thumbs up. I'm like, I'm gonna go. I got this. And I go up, and I go up, and also instead of shaking you, I just stand over you and cry, so teardroplets you in the face. I'm like,
Oh. No, not the rain. Oh. Mm. I'm sorry, could you keep it down?
Have
I've
you
had
seen-
quite the night. My head is just throbbing.
have you seen my mom?
Yeah, can
I
you
can't
step out
find
of the
my
sunlight,
mom.
dear? I cannot. Oh, it is so bright.
I
Ah,
need your help.
oh,
Can you wake up? You're the only adult.
well, 1 second, dear. And she like wanders over to the pool and throws up a little bit in it.
Oh,
Ew.
Ew. Disgusting.
And then she looks over 10 feet away where there's like the edge of the ship. Well, I could have done that. Wow. Missing kid.
I can't find my mom. Last time I saw her, she was at a party, and now she's nowhere to be found. I'm really scared, and I'm worried about her.
Yes. Let's see. And she like kind of looks down around and picks up the bag that she had by her, and she's kind of like roots through it, and she's like, "That's very interesting, kid."
Can I see anything in there?
Yeah, it's full of like garbage and like pill bottles, empty bottles of booze. She pulls out like a little cigarette and a little one of the
2-foot holder.
yes, a 2-foot holder. And she, do you have a lighter?
Yeah, I do. I carry my mom's lighter for her. Here
Yeah, that's exactly what went into my mind.
you go.
Thank you. It's a very nice lighter, actually.
Thanks. She doesn't.
I think with this distraction, Thomas runs off to try to break into her room.
Ooh, okay.
Well, you know, dear, actually, I am missing something here from my bag. I'll tell you what. Why don't we find you one of those employees?
I put my
here.
hand on her back, and I'm like, wait, no. This is an emergency. Wait, come with me to the edge of the ship. I think I saw I'm really worried. Last time I saw her, she was by the side of the ship, and she's not a strong swimmer. I'm really worried that she fell. And can you help me?
Well, in that case,
look?
we should really go and get a.
No, there's no time. There's no time. I need you.
Oh, okay. Yes.
If you don't do this,
And she wanders over to the edge of the boat.
Can I fucking push her in?
We still have the rest of Act
You know
1
what?
to
Would you
do.
die if I did that?
Yes, I
Yes.
would, but you can kill me.
Ship decks are like 30 feet above the water.
I'd push you. Okay, I'll push you in. I think it's interesting.
Oh my god, okay. Holy shit. Oh god.
I think I actually did see my mom do it earlier. So I was all like, so I think maybe I don't know what death is or anything yet, but I'm just like this is something you can do to people. Is this okay?
Yeah, okay, so you fucking kill my character.
Ooh, and also after I push you off, I think I'm gonna pull one of the dinghies, but like I don't, the one with all the holes, and I'm just like, here you go, just like buy you some time. I'm just trying to buy time, and I'm just like, this dinghy will save her, even though it's like has holes and will definitely.
Wait, honestly, you're just dropping a dinghy onto my
Head.
So I was already unconscious and in the water.
Jesus. Okay. So that was my scene. Let's come back to me just very quickly. We see Thomas on one of the lower decks, like frantically kind of like fast walking down the deck, just being like 212, 211, 210, 29, 2, and then
And as you're doing that, a very sparkly young lady just whooshes past you.
And then up there on the deck, I go, that was kind of fun. But now I'm bored again. Fuck.
I think Thomas quickly looks over the edge and sees her body in her water.
And then a dinghy just barely misses your head.
He's like, no! And he looks back up to see who may have done that or where it may have came from. He's like, oh.
You see me sitting there, like waving my feet over the edge, just kind of bored, sitting there, like, okay, now I guess I just wait for that one guy to be done.
Kid, what did you do?
Hey, I did. I got you I got you some time.
End scene.
Oh my god. Okay, that's bad.
I think it's good for you. That was your scene.
Good.
I don't know if that's good.
I just accidentally got a kid to murder.
That's bad.
I think that's good. I don't know. I personally think that's good because I feel like
I think you got good out of it, but something bad happened.
Yeah.
Your character wouldn't care about that. Like your character only cares about like your character's goal. You're closer to it, so I think that's a good dice. Because your character's goal is to get that document, and now the person who stood between you and it is gone.
Fine. I established I cannot resolve this.
You vote for good?
Yeah.
I'm going to give the good die to the dead person.
Rip.
Moss. Okay. Act 1, Scene 6. Moss. Figure something out.
Okay. I'm
Post-mortem.
I'm going to establish it is the night before I die.
Yeah, I would have to be.
And I think I've been just like really cutting loose. I've been taking a fuck ton of drugs. I'm having the best night of my life. I have a fulfillment in me because I'm going to go to Berlin. I'm going to party every night and every day. I'm going to go to a cafe and write up my memoir about this important historical find that I have, which is the first draft of the Bill of Rights, which on it has been signed by a woman. And this is something that I have finally, like, I really want to do something good for the feminist movement. And I think that pointing out that the United States, like, there was a woman founder.
Is she bringing it to like a World's Fair?
She's just trying to bust a nut in Berlin. She doesn't want to just like rush it out. She's like, okay, I'm gonna like, because if I just release it on my own, it's gonna like be taken out of my hands. But if I release it with a book, then it'll be more my thing. It'll be more me getting famous. And so she's partying. She's having the time of her life. And so I think this is on the deck. She was taking like a little breather and she saw a sailor and this gorgeous 6-foot-tall lady wander off. And after she slams another martini during her cigarette break, I think the very tall lady comes back on deck. Well, hey.
Hello, how are you?
Well, I'm doing well. How's your sailor doing?
Oh, he is sleeping heavily.
Yes.
You going to Berlin or are you stopping off early?
Well, my final port is Berlin. I've got some business to take care of on the boat, but otherwise, I want to see what all the bell jangling and music playing is going on over there.
Well, I can tell you, personally, it's a really good time. Say, would you like some morphine? And she opens up her bag.
You know, I just don't have the head for this stuff.
Fair enough. Now, you don't mind if I partake?
Not at all. We all have our vices.
All right. And I think the night browns out a little bit. So there's a little bit of a jump forward. I come to and we are in an automobile in an enclosed space, and I'm like, no, you see there, you just have to twist that little knobby there, and that'll get it started.
I had a modeled something of this generation. Thank you very much. I know how this works.
Well, I'm just saying, if you a quick little blackout and cut to us like driving it up onto the deck. Another quick blackout, and it's like us in a very quiet moment looking up at the stars on the back of the ship.
Have you ever wanted to live forever?
Well, I think that I'll live forever through my work. That's my thought, I hope.
But if you really could, if you could really just exist in this world forever.
I don't think I'd want to be around men that long.
They both share a fun laugh.
And I think it blacks out again. And it's you and I sneaking into the captain's ball.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We dance for a little bit. But then when I'm going to get another drink, I get kicked out. And I think I'm trying to get you to come with me, but you just act like you don't see me.
Oh.
And I think it blacks out again. And I think she's throwing up in the bathroom.
Who is?
Sorry, I think Dorothy is throwing up in the bathroom, and you're nowhere to be found. And she just kind of stumbles out by the pool and lays down.
Is that scene?
I think that's scene.
Okay. I think you had a fun night.
I had a great night.
I want to say that's a really cool scene.
That's good. Yeah. So who you giving it to?
So I want to give it to Nicola because that was a very nice scene, but I don't want to
Oh, yeah.
Bernard.
Yay! I killed you. And then I got a reward. Yes.
It's like a reward.
Yay.
Positive reinforcement.
I'm going to kill everyone.
For the first, well, no.
God damn it. Okay.
Okay.
Yay!
Act 1, Scene 7. Nicola, will you establish or resolve?
I am going to establish. Okay, so it's the same night. My friend got kicked out an hour ago, and I didn't notice because I'm having fun. Or I didn't care. Or either one, I don't remember anymore. Because I'm having fun, and that's all that matters.
You not noticing someone who wants your attention?
Never. I'm so attentive. And I think I find myself with a Manhattan at the bar and the captain ordering, waiting for a drink right next to me. So he has to talk to me.
Manhattan. It's a man's drink right there.
Then why doesn't the Manhattan one? Oh, you don't speak German.
Yeah.
Excuse me, could I get a martini for my friend?
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
You enjoy that.
Well, yeah. So, is there a first ship ride?
In a while, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Name's Captain Morrison. How about you?
Captain Morrison. My name is Miss Farron.
Miss Farron? Let's see, what is that, Italian?
French, actually.
French, huh? Cool. Yeah, I'm about the finest captain in the United States of America right now.
At least on this boat. You know a lot about.
That's pretty clever. That's pretty funny.
You know a lot about the goings-on this boat, right? It's your ship, right? You should know.
I'm making my point too,
Such a capable man as yourself.
I would like to think of myself that way, yeah.
I'm looking for something.
I think
Wondering if
I
you
might-
could help me?
I might be able to help you. And he kind of leans it. He puts his elbow on the bar and kind of scooches a little closer to you.
Yes. And she kind of sidles in too.
Do you think we could have this conversation somewhere a little more private?
Well, says the captain's ball, but I could take a break here.
That's your event.
Yeah. You want to go up to the bridge?
Where you steer the ship?
Yeah.
I don't know if my womanly senses could
Yeah,
handle
you really
that
can't
sort of
do it.
excitement.
You can't fuck it up that bad unless there's like icebergs or something. But right now we're in clear waters, so.
Can't imagine those are much of a problem.
Well, no, you see, I don't really think so neither, because you can just see them from miles away. So.
Certainly.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it's like a hard cut of the wheels spinning in the cabin with like lightning going on in the background and like a pool of blood kind of seeps across.
A pool of blood seeps across. But
Did
then
you
it's-
just kill my second fucking character?
No.
But then you hear
Another
a slurping
one.
noise and you see the blood pool start to recede.
Yeah. It's a comical bendy straw sound effect. Scene?
Scene.
You see a second mate nearby just being like, huh.
Get it, Captain Morrison?
Okay. Act
Oh,
one.
nine.
No, you do speak German.
Good or bad die?
I think that was good.
That was good. You got a little.
It's exactly what you wanted. Who are you giving it to?
I'm gonna give it to. You have two good die. You have two good die.
I have one good die.
Oh, well, you spared me from having one good, one bad, so you can have it.
Okay. We are on to Act 1, Scene 8, the final scene of this Titanic story.
Establish a resolve, Lucci.
So I would like to establish. And right now, Bernard looks down at the water for half a second and then immediately turns away with that bored little boy expression on his face once again.
Thomas comes running. He's like, "Oh my God, kid, what the hell are you doing? You just killed him." Like, "Oh my God, kid!" And he like grabs you by like the scruff of your
Ow.
shirt. He's like, "Kid, okay, God, we gotta get to your fucking room right now. Holy
There's nothing.
shit!
Why? There's nothing to do
You
in
just
there.
killed someone, dude. We gotta. Oh my
I
God!"
didn't kill someone. That doesn't kill people.
Yes, it does.
My mom did that earlier. She's not a killer. I saw her push someone over the edge.
I can't. I'm sure that is not what you saw. We just need. Let's get to your room right now. We can talk more things out, but we gotta get out of this joint now.
Yeah, definitely okay. And then cut to us getting pulled into a room.
So when you enter the cabin, you do see that it's one bedroom or one bed, very obviously used by the kid. There's a big black chest that's sitting in the room that was not trusted to go to the general storage area. And then just sort of the regular luggage for the kid. And there is also there's rooms with closets, and then there's rooms with like extra long closets because they know they're gonna have like socialites and stuff. This is one of the rooms with the extra long closet. And to your understand, or to from what you can see when you walk in, it's just the two of you.
It's like, okay, kid, lovely room you got here. Let's just okay.
Really? I don't like it. It's boring.
Okay, let's sit down. Okay, sit down. It occurs to me I don't actually know your name. What is your name, kid?
Oh no.
My name's Bernard.
Okay, Bernard. Okay.
What's your name?
My name's Thomas.
Hi.
Thomas Waters. I have a lovely gal back home. Just trying to offer a piece of information so things seem more comfortable when I tell you what the hell? You killed someone. Why did you do that? You were supposed to distract her, not kill her.
I don't think I killed her. But I don't know, like in my experience, like I don't know what that means. Like people can fall off of boats and like not die.
Yeah, that was a 50-foot drop. She's most certainly dead. And
I
then
don't
you
know.
dropped a boat on top of her. What were you thinking?
I mean, I'm just thinking like I've seen my mom do pretty crazy stuff that didn't kill her. Like I've seen her like fall from higher and not die. I've seen her like get stabbed by like a knife and shot and not die.
As you're saying this, you hear
Oh, that's
in
her.
the
That's
in
her.
the closet.
Oh my god, my mom's here. Wait, you should meet her. I think you two would get along really well. She doesn't like. I'm surprised she's up. She usually doesn't like daylight. She's kind of.
I think the fucking the two loose wires in Thomas's head finally make contact, and you see a spark.
Mom, come meet my new friend. I'm helping him find a document or something. I don't know. His name's Thomas. He's nice. I like him. He hangs out with me, and also, he took me to the play place, and you know what? He's my best friend.
Through the door, you hear, Bernard, I told you not to bring other children into this room. It's simply not set. Who are you?
This is Thomas. He's not a kid. He's a full-grown adult.
I see that very much.
Yeah. Are you
Ma'am,
He works for the FBI. He's
He
here-
does.
Yes. He sees me. And also I'm his assistant. I'm helping him crack the case of the missing document. Oh. Are you jealous?
Well,
I've replaced you, Mom.
thank you.
For someone that sees me and wants to hang out with me during the daylight and also lets me eat garlic. You'd let me eat garlic, right?
yeah, I definitely would, kid.
You don't let me.
I think I hear someone calling my name. I think you know, good old Hoover.
I thought this
there.
was a private investigation. Who would be calling your name?
No one, because I was fired. But it's just like I need to go. So could I? I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, Mr. Policeman,
I'm not
before
a
you leave.
policeman, anymore.
Oh, I'm sure.
Can I please go?
Can I please leave?
He's like starting to reach for the door. I'm gonna go. How about that? I mean,
Don't be a stranger.
he quickly leaves out the door and runs for his life.
I'm gonna go with my friend.
No, you're not going any goddamn where.
End scene.
What did I want? What the
Truly
hell?
an 8-year-old. What were we doing?
Okay, well,
What did I want?
I really just wanted to get closer to my friend. I think that was bad dice. Nicola, I'm gonna give it to you.
So now, our dear listeners, now we have finished that.
Whatever that was.
Now that we have finished whatever that Act 1 was,
Should we make it more complicated?
Yes, yes,
we are
yes.
going to complicate our story even more by rolling the tilt. So we are going to roll all our die and see who the tilt deciders will be.
I got an 8.
That's 8 too.
Yeah.
I got 3.
11. You both have to reroll.
Why?
Oh.
No,
is it
Nicola's
highest and
negative.
lowest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I was really just trying to beat Lucci.
So it's
Aha.
Lucci and Nicola again, just like
Every
a
Is it
single
really?
feud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, we're the best.
Somebody is not so innocent after all. No one here is innocent.
I think I'm gonna do 6 failure.
So, a failure.
So am I refining what Lucci decided?
So
or
you're going to refine that one and then also pick one for
Another general.
Okay. So you did.
a
6
failure.
failure.
Okay. Something precious is on fire.
For failure?
Yeah.
Oh, I
my
like
God.
that.
What number is that?
2.
That's good.
6-2.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
It's not like our object is called precious. What's your general category?
I think I'm gonna do 4 guilt.
And Lucci, how will you define guilt? You have a 6, a 4, and a 3.
Showdown?
Yeah.
Showdown.
Is it just called Showdown?
Yeah, it's called a showdown.
Thank you for listening to Act 1.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you in 2 weeks for Act 2.
Oh my god.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
I don't want to wait.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Thank you to Bully Pulpit Games for letting us use their wonderful game. Thank you to Luca Monfrey for our spectacular intro music. You can follow him at Horrible Smell on Instagram. Our outro music is Inward by Hans Troost. You can follow the podcast on Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok, all at Pulp Panic Pod. This story is based off the Transatlantic playset written by Tage Larsen. Thank you once again, and is published by Bully Pulpit Games. If you could leave us a review on any of the streaming sites that you're listening to our podcast on, it would really help us out and reach more people, and we would like to be able to do more, so we would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't be fools. Bye-bye.